Hey guys, ever walk into a room and feel practically invisible while some other dude soaks up all the attention? Trust me, it ain't about looks or money. It's confidence. This unshakable, magnetic aura that gets people, especially women, hooked. And here's the harsh truth. If you're not radiating that vibe, you're missing out big time. But don't sweat it. Today, we're gonna break down how to own that level of rockstar confidence so you can stop blending into the wallpaper and start turning heads. All right, let's cut to the chase. Responsibility is where it's at. Forget thinking that it's all about flashy cars or a fat wallet. Responsibility is about owning your choices and standing firm. Messed up? No biggie. Just own it. This kind of character strength isn't just for show. Women pick up on it. They see you as a guy who's not just taking care of himself, but is equipped to look out for others too. Now let's expand on that a bit. Being responsible isn't just paying bills or showing up to work on time. It's an all-encompassing lifestyle choice. It's about emotional intelligence, knowing when to talk and when to listen, especially in a relationship. It's also about financial smarts. Got an emergency? A responsible guy's got a game plan or at least some cash stashed away. And believe me, women notice this kind of stability. It's like a magnet. Last but not least, let's talk about dependability. In a world where flaking out is almost an epidemic, being the dude who shows up when he says he will is priceless. It tells people, especially women, that you value their time and you can be trusted. Dependability isn't just nice, it's necessary. It signals that you're mature enough to manage your life, making you stand out from the crowd in the best way possible. All right, so let's dig into a topic most people would rather skip: discipline. It's more than just a buzzword, it's a lifestyle. The simple fact is, discipline sets the winners apart from the wishers. Not just in relationships, but in life. You've got goals? Cool. Discipline is the ladder you climb to reach them. Guys like James Clear break it down real nice in books like Atomic Habits, where the message is clear. Take baby steps. These small daily habits stack up, and before you know it, you're not just surviving, you're thriving. Now, why does discipline matter, especially in the dating world? Simple. Discipline makes you dependable, and there's not a woman on earth who doesn't find that appealing. Being disciplined means you don't just make promises, you keep them. Not just to her, but to yourself. Whether it's staying in shape, managing finances, or just taking the trash out on time, these might seem like little things, but they add up. They send the message that you're a guy who's got his act together. And let's break down another angle. Discipline extends to your emotional life too. It's not just about hitting the gym or setting career goals, it's about emotional control. In a world where hot tempers and snap decisions are the norm, being the cool, disciplined guy in the room can set you apart. This isn't just attractive, it's a game changer. It's not just women who notice either. In your professional life, among friends, that discipline radiates an aura that makes people want to be around you. Alright, so let's get into this whole concept of strength. Look, when you hear strength, you might instantly think of bench presses and bicep curls. Yeah, physical strength is part of it, but let's expand that view. We're talking a trifecta here: physical, mental, and even intimate strength. First up, the physical side. It's not just about impressing people with your biceps. Being physically strong gives off a protective vibe that's instinctively attractive. She wants to feel like if stuff hits the fan, you've got the brawn to handle it. It's like a safety blanket that's always around her. Now let's move to mental strength. This is where the real magic happens, fellas. If you can face life's curveballs without breaking a sweat, you've got her respect. No one wants to be with a guy who falls apart when the going gets tough. Mental strength tells her you're a guy she can look up to, someone she can count on when life gets messy. This isn't something you can fake. You earn it by facing challenges head-on and growing from them. Lastly, let's talk about the bedroom. Intimate strength is the secret sauce that a lot of guys overlook. This isn't just about physical prowess. It's about connection, passion, and assertiveness. In those close moments, you can create a deep bond that goes beyond the physical. You're confident, attuned to her needs, and that's a game changer. You're not just making an impression, you're making a connection. And trust me, that connection can set you miles apart from the pack. Miles. So let's talk about something that often flies under the radar: humor. Man, you don't have to be the next Kevin Hart or Dave Chappelle to leave an impression. But here's the deal. A sense of humor is like social gold. In a world where everyone's getting bent out of shape over small stuff, being the guy who can lighten the mood is priceless. A well-timed joke can break the ice, ease tension, or turn a boring chat into something memorable. But it's not just about rattling off one-liners, it's about being clever and quick on your feet. Get a little witty banter going and you'll catch her interest real quick. Now, flip side of the coin. While humor's great, you've got to know when to dial it back. There's a time and place for everything. If you're constantly cracking jokes, you're gonna come off like you're trying too hard. It's about reading the room. Understand the situation and the people you're with. Make them laugh when they need it, but also know when to bring in a little gravitas. That's the balance that's key here. And why does this balance matter? Listen, being able to shift from being funny to serious makes you versatile, adaptable, and downright magnetic. It's like you've got this emotional intelligence that lets you navigate any social situation. And let me tell you, that kind of nuanced approach, women find that irresistibly attractive. They appreciate a man who's not just a one-trick pony, but someone who can engage with them on multiple levels. First off, we've got to tackle a real hard-hitting fact. Honesty isn't optional, it's mandatory. I'm not just talking about avoiding big lies or schemes, I mean in the day-to-day stuff, even the small promises. If you tell her you're going to call at 8, then man, make sure you're dialing her number at 7:59. The thing is, it's super easy to make promises in the heat of the moment, but keeping them, that's where the rubber meets the road. A man's word is his bond, as the old saying goes. And when you're reliable like that, women take notice. It's like you become this rock she can count on. Next, let's get into what honesty does for you. Man, it's liberating. You don't have to keep track of a bunch of stories or live with the stress that you'll get caught in a lie. You're just putting yourself out there, as you are. And you know what? That takes guts. When you're honest, you show vulnerability. And that vulnerability makes you human, relatable, and believe it or not, more appealing. It says, I've got nothing to hide, so take it or leave it. Last up, why is being a man of your word so damn important? Well, it sets the foundation for everything. Think of it like building a house. Honesty is that solid concrete foundation you lay down first. Once that's there, you can build a relationship that's strong and stable. You're not just another guy she's dating. You're someone she sees as long-term material. When you're a man of your word, you're not just scoring points for the short game. You're setting yourself up for the long haul. First off, ever meet a guy who just drifts through life? No goals, no vision, basically just existing. That vibe? It's super contagious and not in a good way. It's like a fog that settles not just over him but over everyone he interacts with. Now contrast that with a guy who's got his eyes on the prize. He's got goals. Maybe he's climbing the career ladder, or he's hustling on a passion project, or hell, maybe he's just committed to being the world's best dad. The key here is, he knows what he wants and he's actively pursuing it. And let me tell you, that kind of energy, it's electrifying. People, especially women, are attracted to it because it gives off this aura of stability and excitement. Next up, why does having a plan make you so compelling? Look, life is like one big unpredictable movie, right? But when you have a plan, it's like you're writing your own script. You become the director of your life. This doesn't mean you're a control freak. It means you're taking charge of the story you're telling. It's compelling to be around a person who knows what he wants and how he plans to get there. You're not a ship lost at sea. You're the captain, steering towards a destination. And that's appealing, man. It signals to people, and yeah, particularly to women, that you've got your act together, and that being with you means being part of an exciting journey. Lastly, let's talk about that magnetism. When you have a sense of purpose, you don't just attract good vibes, you attract the right people and the right opportunities. It's like you become this magnet for positivity and growth. Because you're moving towards your goals, you'll find that you're also drawing in others who are aligned with your aspirations. People want to be a part of a winning story. If a woman sees you're committed to your vision, she's going to want to be more than just a spectator. She's going to want to be a co-star in your life's movie. Let's dig into this whole idea of staying composed. You ever see those action movies where the main dude is just cool as a cucumber no matter what's blowing up around him? That's not just Hollywood magic. That's a vibe you can actually bring into your life. When stuff hits the fan, be the guy who's got it under control, not the one losing his cool. This is crucial because women dig stability. They're not looking for a project. They're looking for a partner. When you can handle stress with grace, it's like sending a bat signal to women that says, hey, I'm the guy you can rely on. Now don't mistake this for being emotionally distant or like you don't care about what's going on. Nah, man. It's about mastering your reactions to life's curveballs. For example, say you get slammed with unexpected bills. Instead of panicking or blowing up, take a deep breath, assess the situation, and start figuring out a game plan. This shows maturity and problem-solving skills. Women notice that stuff. It says, I'm an adult, and I can manage life's ups and downs. And here's another layer to it. This isn't just about dealing with stress or solving problems. It's about being a rock for the people in your life. When you show that you're consistent, it gives women, and honestly, everyone around you, the green light to lean on you for support. So you're not just cool under pressure. You're the guy she knows she can rely on no matter what. That, my friend, is incredibly attractive. All right, guys, listen up. You think you're doing all right? You think you're the full package? I hate to break it to you, but if you're not living these traits we just laid out, you're missing some key ingredients. You're not just trying to be a man. You should be aiming to be the man. That's right, the guy who walks into a room and instantly captures attention. The guy who everyone, even your dog, respects. If you want to be that guy, the roadmap's right here in this content. Missing out on even one of these traits is like trying to play a guitar with a missing string. It won't sound as good, and people will notice. So do yourself a favor. Ingest this knowledge, apply it, and keep tuning into what we're laying down here. Trust me, you need it more than you think. Thanks again for watching, and drop a comment down below to let me know you are on your path to progress.